Today, I'm here with the one and only Green Day. Welcome, guys.
Yeah.
So, where are you right now? Because obviously you're not in Germany. We see us via Zoom, but where are you guys?
Hollywood.
Perfect. The sun is always shining in Hollywood. There's the saying, right?
It's shining right now. Yeah.
Sun's shining more than the stars.
Yeah. Shining for most people.
Okay, so let's dive right in. There's a brand new record coming out next year in January, and it's called Saviors, and also a big tour starting in May, and a lot to celebrate with Dookie turning 30 years old and American Idiot turning 20 years old. So you must be getting ready to be very busy. How are you feeling about what's coming to you guys next year?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a big year for us. So there's a new album and then there's the anniversaries. You looking back on 30 years of music that we've put out. So we're going to be playing more songs off Dookie and more songs off American Idiot in the set list. And, it's just honoring our past and, really kind of getting the fans that they want and different generations of people that have been into us for, that we're lucky enough to have.
So you talked about playing songs from Dookie, and the new single Lukma No Brains came out earlier in November, and the comment section on YouTube shows that the fans really love it, and they say it feels like a throwback to Dookie and Nimrod. Is this the style that you try to go for on this record, or are there some other inspirations you took for the upcoming album?
We wanted to look for me personally, for inspiration for my drumming. I wanted to look towards some of the best drummers in the world. So, I listened to a lot of Dookie, Nimrod, Insomniac, American Idiot, to find drumming. But yeah,
Our inspiration.
yeah, but not a bit. I love fast. I love that beat, that fast punk rock beat that it's kind of been a signature for us. But we had to make sure it was like when we play punk rock music, and when the older you get, it's like I see bands that just play fast for the sake of playing fast. So it definitely inspired moment, and it's sort of this song about just reckless behavior, bad behavior, and just something that just makes you want to get in your car and drive 90 miles per hour, and just go crazy, or steal a car. There's that too.
That's always an opportunity to take if there's a khaki laying around, maybe. So
Carjacking works better. It's easier because the keys are usually with the driver that you take the car from.
Right. So we obviously looking really forward for the album in January, but we are also really looking forward to see you guys in Germany next year.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're aware of that, but you've played 118 shows in Germany so far, which is the fourth most you've played in the world overall. I think there's only the UK and the US obviously in front of that. But is there something special you love about the fans and the shows in Germany because you've played here so much? How has your experience been so far touring through Germany?
I mean, our first time in Germany was in the winter of 1991, and we were playing a lot of squats, a lot of, squatted buildings, small clubs, anywhere and everywhere that we could play on borrowed equipment a lot of the time. And so we learned a lot about what it's like to be sleeping on the floors of other people in other countries, people that don't speak English, which is great, people that do speak English, but it's not their first language. It just taught us about a more global perspective in the world, and listening to other bands from other countries, and it was just such a great education. And we played so many shows on that tour. between the 3 months of November 91 to February of 92, we toured our butts off over there. Anyway, it was a huge education. We love Germany. We got a lot of history with it. From, like I said, small squats all the way up to opening for the Toten Hosen when we were younger to playing Rock and Ring. I mean, it's all amazing.
Yeah. That was the first time we had ever been on an airplane, was to fly from America to Frankfurt. And remember, Trey was actually born in Frankfurt, Germany.
So, okay.
Yeah, so it was like it was, the crowds made us a better band. I mean, I remember when we first got there, we were playing about a half-hour set, and then I remember some of the people that when we were staying in the squats, or would say, "Why is your set so short? Why is your set so you need to play longer?" And we were like, "Okay, all right. How do we play longer? We'll figure it out." And there was it really, like, Germany and those shows made us a better band.
That's a great thing to hear for a German fan. So if you talked about listening to bands not from the US or from other countries, and you're going to take the Do Nots with you as a supporting act for the German shows, and they also been a supporting act in 2010, I believe. So I bet they are as excited as you are. But why did you choose the Do Nots again, and how do you pick those? There are a lot of bands coming with you on tour, actually. So how do you pick those from all the bands that are out there?
We at the time, we have to, plan our tour so far in advance now, because everybody plans our far in advance. So we are given like a selection of bands, and the Do Nots were like,
they were the last ones left. They did a great job last time, and they show up, and they really bring it, and they have good songs, and they're fun guys, and they can hold their liquor, so they're cool.
That's what I wanted to know. That I think that wraps up all my questions. And so, first of all, thank you very much for taking the time. And we are really looking forward for the upcoming album. And is there something you want to say to the German fans as a last word?
Thanks for showing up all these years. I feel like we've slipped into each other's DNA code at this point, having played so many German shows, and can't wait to come back and break some bread and break some other shit together.
Yes. Every month will be Oktoberfest. So.
Perfect. Okay. Thanks, guys. And we'll see you in Germany next year.
All right. See you next year.